Welcome to Namur,
Namur.
Belgium, a place of Baroque architecture, a strategic point of both World War I and World War II, an industry of leather, glass, and paper. Oh, it's also possibly the home of the modern French fry. Belgium is currently appealing to UNESCO to get the French fry to be a national cultural landmark of Belgium, signifying Belgium as the birthplace of the fry, or frieten as they would call it. But how exactly did a Belgian dish get a French prefix and become one of the most popular side dishes in the United States? Well, let's go over cooking it first. So, I don't have the tools to make some proper traditional fries, so I'll be making an oven variation of them. Specifically, I'll be using Cooking LSL's recipe, so check them out as well. The recipe is pretty simple, as all the ingredients you really need are potatoes, specifically of the peeled and chopped variety, salt, oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, paprika, and peanut oil. And after you're done assembling your ingredients, you're going to want to throw those potatoes in a pot of cold water and then proceed to drown those potatoes for around 30 minutes. Don't worry, you won't get caught. Now, while we're waiting for those potatoes to drown, we're just going to throw every other ingredient into this little bowl to mix them all together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then just mix it all up. And now we wait for the potatoes. And with a bit of Hollywood movie magic, the potatoes are now fully drowned and ready to be dried. So the drying process is pretty simple. Just dab some paper towel on it, throw in the bowl, make sure it's all good to go. But it's a little boring, so let's just skip to yeah, here I'll do. So now comes the fun part. We're just gonna throw our little marinade maybe forward into the potato bowl, mix them all together, and now they're ready to go into the oven. So once they're all comfy and cozy in the oven, we're just gonna leave them there for 15 minutes. After that time, we're going to take them out, flip them over, put them back in. But in the meantime, we probably should go back to that history lesson. According to Belgian lore, in 1680, the people of
Namur.
apparently loved their fried fish. Though that 1680 winter was a very, very cold one in which getting fish from a frozen river wasn't going to happen. So, to replace their fried fish, they fry the thing closest to fish potatoes. Thus, the modern fry was born. Oh, it's been 15 minutes. Guess we'll go flip them over and put them back in the oven for 15 more. Back to the history. So, how did the French prefix get added to French fries? Well, we had to skip forward a couple hundred years from 1680 to the early 1900s, specifically the apex of World War One. With Americans being stationed in Belgium, there was bound to be some level of cultural diffusion, and prime case in point of this diffusion is the weird nomenclature of the French fry. Instead of basing the name on where they were, Belgium, they dubbed it based on the language of the people around them. Belgians, in the era where the fries ran rampant, mostly spoke French, thus, French fry. Oh, wow, that was a quick 15 minutes. Just take them out, shake the camera a little bit, and boom! It's a nice little bowl of fries right there. So that's how the fry, a Belgian dish with a French name, came over to the United States. Just a bit of lore. Also, if you want to read up on the insane rabbit hole of people refusing to call fries French fries in America in 2003, do some reading on freedom fries. It's insane. And with that, I conclude the history of the nomenclature of the French fry. Have a good one.